Hello, Just Jax here and welcome to my channel. Today I have a duck-shaped pouch of ducks. I'm going to pick one of these ducks. Come on. And turn it into a feather ducky. So, I'm absolutely spoiled for choice because there's so many cool ducks. I am going to make it easy on myself and pick a yellow one that hasn't really got anything going for it, like Kick 8 or number 5. We go for number 5. We can work with that. Number 5. Of all the ducks you can see before I put them away, because I am going to be pulling them out at random. If you have any ideas of something you'd like me to do with any of these ducks, pop it in the comments. Duck number 5. We're going to turn you in to a feather ducky. Now, I don't know how this is going to go. I just had an idea and I thought I'd just roll with it. Now, I have recently started attempting rooting. We'll save all the chat for that on a rooting video. As a result, I've got this tool, which you use to like poke a hole and then you stick the hair in. And I was thinking I can use that to poke a hole and stick a feather in. And I've got some glue, because I want the feathers to stay. And I'm not going to be able to get it in the little hole on the underside. See, in my mind, it's like, oh, you know, I'll position all the feathers so they're all going one way. I don't think it's going to work like that. I think it's just going to be a case of sticking the feathers in. I'm going to start from the back and work my way forwards and up the head and see how it looks. Now, we've got some super long ones. I guess we can be a little focused and have those perhaps for the wings. Now, do we stick one right in the back there? You know what, there's only one way to do this. We've just got to get poking and sticking. So let's see if this will work to begin with. Do that. Do that. That did not work because the hole's already closed up. Got to move even quicker. Quick, quick. Not quick enough. Ah, we're in. This is going to be harder than I thought. We have one feather in and we had to move super quick to do that. How can I make this easier for us? Probably need something to make a bigger hole. Let's just see. We have a smaller feather. We have it resting in the glue ready. We pop out, we pick up. And we pop in. Okay. Right, this, we'll do a few together. And then we'll flash forward until I do the next big feathers. This is going to be a lot of moving quick, so have that one resting in the glue. Pop this out, pick that up. Stick it in. Well, it's going to be a very feathery duck. The feathers will stay in place. Is there going to be an easier way to do this? I think I know what the easier way to do this would be. That would be to melt holes in it first. Because then they'll stay open, they won't close up again. Let's just try and put a couple more in like this, and then we might try that in the glue. Because it's going to be so fluffy at the bottom, you're not going to see the holes. So I haven't got to worry about the visual aspect. And I'm putting glue in there, so that is going to help hold them in. That buckled. I might have to melt the holes. Did you see how quickly that closed? See if we can get that. That closed up so quickly. Yeah, I think we're going to pause. I'm going to poke loads of holes in it. I tried a paper clip, too small. I found a nail, just the right size. It's a bit tarnished now, but I'm hoping that the feathers are going to be fluffy enough to cover some of that up. Let's try. Now, I did do a couple of test pokes to see if the feather would fit in the hole, and it did. So let's try this. Okay, this is much better. Feather glue hole. You don't want to go in that hole. There's still going to be some trial and error. Okay, this is what I'm going to be doing. I don't know whether we're going to just flash forward at this point or I'm going to keep recording and speed it up. That much we know. Any hole that's a little blocked. This isn't, yeah, that's a little blocked. This is an old felting needle, so I don't mind if this suffers a little. Leave one of a thin. Oh, you're going to be a well feathery ducky. Okay, I'm getting less and less worried about the black because it's so fluffy at the bottom you can't see. Okay, I think we're going to flash forward to body being done. We have one super feathery ducky here. That looks so cool. And it feels so soft. So the only bits I haven't done, so I said I was going to do the whole body, is under here there are wings to do. And the head. Now I've got an idea with the head. This feather came out of the packet because it's like a random bag of feathers. They're not all going to be perfect. Like this guy, I don't think there's anything I can do with him. But this guy is going to be the centre of the hairdo. So we'll come to that in a moment. I have two long ones that I'm going to stick in the wings towards the back here because I think, yeah, there's 4 holes in the wings. So I'm going to stick a super long one in the back, a slightly shorter one, so I'm going to have to find some out, in the front, and then 2 probably kind of like this. First of all, let's find the feathers out. Let's move him over there for a second. Right, we know where the long ones are going, so we can uncover. I've been cleaning the hole out a little bit with my little scalpel here. Let's see if long one will fit. Yes. Let's get some glue then. Now we'll go for probably these 2. Those are the front ones. The lower ones. So will you fit in? Yep. Lower one, upper one. And then front one. Same on this side. I think all the holes are good. That one's a little questionable. Low one's definitely going to fit. And I'd say front one's definitely going to fit. Yep. Oh, our duck's looking amazing. Right. Now, I have, this one's going to go in top centre. I have 2 curly ones to come around the side. So here, here and here. Now there is quite a few on the head. I don't really want to put the front ones in until I've got round the back. I'm going to come forward and make it easier on us. Let's have a look, see what we've got. Maybe some wispy ones here. Or do we continue with the curl? Or some of these. Very back here, I've gone for a slight curl up. So I did put one in, it slightly curls up. So maybe that one and there. We'll go for those 2 on the side of the head at the very back there. We should go for shorty ones. Since we're going to have a lot of the actual hairdo round the front, we'll go for shorty ones if we can, curling up. You maybe in here. You're going to go straight in, lovely. Okay, I'm going to clear some feathers out the way. So I just counted the dots. I've got 2, 4, and then these 3. So I just need 4 for back here. So I'm going to clear some of this out the way because I'm thinking of trying to find some like this. I don't want to lose what I've got, so I'm going to move these all over here. So I know they are spoken for feathers. And try and round up some like this. So starting at the back, let's get some glue. I have, or hopefully anyway, have made sure all these holes are a good size. Let's see if we can get this finished. I don't know what that. Like a feather's fallen out of somewhere. Unless it was just stuck from where I kept resting it. Hopefully that's not a feather falling out somewhere, because I ain't going to find out where it's fallen out of. Two more feathers before we put, because we have to put the crowning glory in last. So 2 more feathers just for here and here. And then our feather ducky will be done. Okay, got our last 2. Oh, that's where that one came from. It's because I didn't put... No, we didn't need to. I had it right already and I just didn't realise it. Let's do the final feather. Oh, feather ducky is complete. How cool is that? I'm quite pleased with it. Well, I have so many ducks to do things with. And I also have so many feathers. They're not all going to be feather duckies. I just wanted to do this one. That is the most feathery ducky, right? What do you all think? I really like it. If you could feel it, that'd be... You'd feel what I was feeling. And it's quite the majestic duck. I mean, check out the plumage. I'll have to hold it by the beak because there's nowhere else where I can grip it. Check out the plumage on this. Fantastic chest feathers there. Ornate head feathers. One majestic tail feather there with a load of fluffy ones. The wings are very out there. Try and got wibbly hands. Try and hold it in a way. There we go. Where it's steady and not wibbly. Check out Feather Ducky. Oh, I love him. And he didn't take that long in the end. There was breaks, tea breaks in between. It was, probably about an hour. It'd be less than that if I didn't keep stopping for tea. I'm going to have to find somewhere to put him now because he deserves to be on display. I mean, you don't have feathers like that for no reason. Look at that. Well, thank you so much for stopping by and checking me and my channel out. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope it's given you some ideas. By the way, those feathers were like, I think they were £1, and there's so many, well, 99p in UK. So for 99p, you could feather up quite a few duckies. But yeah, I hope this has given you some ideas. Maybe something to do with your own ducky. If you got like a little guy that you want to transform. Let me know what you think. Do you think this is a success? Do you think that is a super cute, super feathery ducky? Well, like if you like what you see, comment if you've got something to say, and subscribe if you really like what you see and you want to see more and know when it's coming. Thank you all again so much. Take care and see you in the next one.